The vibes are, I have no idea what we're going to talk about today. So, y'all know we just going to vibe. Just vibe, twin. That's what we're doing. I don't know. Of course, we still got to go for the day. If we hit the goal, we will add a zodiac sign on to the end of the reading for us to do messages for a particular zodiac sign for the weekend. Okay, so we'll do weekend messages for a zodiac sign every time we hit the live goal. All right, so feel free to contribute. All gifts are appreciated but not mandatory. All right, but it is a way to show that you support me, support the stream, support the live, all that. But let's get into these messages for the weekend. Let's see what the vibes are for the weekend. I don't know where y'all live, but it's been cold where I live at. I'm just over this cold. I'm just really over it, honestly. Okay, I want it to warm back up. Okay, I want it to warm back up. All right. I don't like all this cold, but even though it's cold, I feel like this weekend is going to be a little different. I feel like something about this weekend is going to be tea. Okay? So let's see what's going on. Let's get some energy here for the weekend. Ooh, first card out. Creativity. Some of y'all could be doing some fun shit this weekend. I'm saying like, I'm getting artsy vibes, sipping paint vibes, okay? Now, I don't want to go in full detail with what I just seen in my head. But y'all know the little pictures where, you know, you put the paint on your body and then you put the canvas on where you put the paint at and you make an impression that... I don't know what y'all got going on. I'm just saying what I see. I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna be doing this weekend. I'm minding my business. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Let me see the picture. Okay? Especially if you're a woman and you got some cakes on you. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Inbox it to me. I would love to see it. Anywho, not my business. But I see some artsy types of things. Some of y'all could be going to like a museum, art museums, galleries, things of that nature. Okay, very artsy vibe. I also see that some of y'all could be going somewhere that requires you to like really dress up and get like real cute. Or this could be like a dinner. This could be a birthday party, solar return. Some of y'all celebrating y'all solar return this weekend. Happy solar return in advance, or happy birthday if you don't know what solar return means. Lots of fun vibes. I feel like this weekend's gonna be really fun. I feel like even if you're spending this weekend at home, it's still gonna be a good vibe. It's still gonna be like something fun. Maybe some of y'all could be doing a kickback or something. Vision board party, because we got visualization coming out. Some of y'all could be doing like a vision board party. I also see that for some of you guys, you could be building a stronger bond with somebody this weekend. So this could be like a date night. This could be spending time, even if it's not romantic, like a new friend, maybe going out with a new friend for the first time, something along those lines as well. I just see y'all having a good time. It just feels like a good time. It feels very organic. It feels very, for some of y'all, this could be out of your norm. So maybe you've been in a house, you know, the majority of the time for the first half of the month. This could be your first weekend doing something out of the house. And I feel like you're going to really enjoy yourself. Okay? Some of y'all got somebody watching y'all page. Whatever you doing this weekend, some of y'all got somebody looking at your page. This could be somebody you no longer have contact with, but I feel like somebody be tuned into what the fuck you be having going on. Because I keep seeing eyes on these cards. Somebody is watching you. Now, we did do a reading 2 days ago about somebody missing you and wanting you back. Okay, somebody realizing that they effed up and they should have done better by you, to you, for you. Okay, so it could be along those lines. This could also be an old friend that's keeping tabs on you. They could have a fake page, or it could just be from their page. Somebody may be a little bold, okay? They could be watching from their page and don't even give a fuck. They know that their little name gonna show up in your stories. They don't care, okay? They don't give a damn, okay? Some people be trying to play it cool and, you know what I'm saying, do it from a little fake page, but some people don't give a damn, okay? And they will just straight up look at that shit and be like, and yeah, I'm looking, I see you. Somebody may want to be seen too. There could be somebody posting shit on their story for you to see it, but you're not watching it, you're not tuned in. Somebody could definitely be trying to get your attention. You know how like people will like repost like shit from like Twitter, or like the little quotes, or you know what I'm saying, like the little gifs or the memes or whatever on a story. Or it could be Twitter. Twitter could be significant as well, because they want you to see it. Okay, even on TikTok they could be reposting something because they want you to see it. Or, you know what I'm saying, like people be trying to be seen. I'm like, they be trying to be seen. Let's get one more of these, and then we're gonna go into my other deck, because I feel like we're gonna get some more information with that other one. We got balance coming out as well. I'm getting Gemini energy, Libra energy, Temperance energy, Aquarius energy. Okay, some of y'all could be one of those signs. We can have those placements as your big three or something along those lines. I feel like this is a really, really good time for self-discovery when it comes to figuring out things that you like and things that you want to do. Getting out of your comfort zone when it comes to doing fun shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't talk about doing fun shit enough. We don't talk about how important it is to explore when it comes to doing fun things. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, thank y'all for the gifts, a lot of people only focus on, especially like spiritualists and readers, like, you know, we focus on like making sure you got your money right, and you know, y'all know me, intuition, and you know, shit like that. But we don't really focus a lot on, are you having fun? Are you enjoying life? You know what I'm saying? It's not just about learning these lessons and being challenged and growing financially and all of that all the time. Sometimes it's like, are you letting your hair down? You know what I'm saying? Are you stepping out? Are you being cute? Are you, you know, getting handsome? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you doing things that make you feel good, that bring you peace, that bring you joy, that bring you happiness? Things that are fun, things that are exhilarating. Some of y'all could be doing something for the first time this weekend too that is fun. And I love that for you. Okay? It's giving me like skydiving vibes. You could be going skydiving, I don't know, but it's giving me skydiving vibes as far as like really jumping out there and getting out of your comfort zone. Especially if you are somebody that deals with like social anxiety, or you're like a super homebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who just like, I don't want to leave the house. I'll order food. If I want to eat something fancy, I'm going to order that shit. Or I'm going to get it to go and pick it up and go back home and kick my feet up. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is a good weekend to actually go out and experience things in person. You know what I'm saying? Go out and really enjoy yourself in person. Go sit at that restaurant. Go to that bar. You know, book that sip and paint. Even if you do it by yourself. Do it, okay? Some of y'all can get a random phone call either today or tomorrow to go out and do something. I think you should do it. I think you should do it. I think you're going to enjoy what happens, how it goes, okay? It's giving me like fun in disguise type of thing, or just being more than what you expected it to be. Okay, I'm saying hookah lounge. I'm saying hookah. Some of y'all been waiting to put on that new outfit or something new that you just got, and this is like the perfect time to go, the perfect time to put it on, whatever. Okay. Some of y'all could also be getting a DM from a crush or something. Because the same way I'm seeing these eyes, I'm also seeing like it could be somebody that you like, somebody that you, maybe you was the one posting trying to get somebody attention. Let me find out. Y'all know we be doing this sometimes. I don't like when people be trying to act like they don't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we'll post a little something on the story. We'll post a little picture, a little video, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get somebody attention, trying to, you know, that person might be responding this weekend. You might get a response finally, or response, or that person may DM you depending on how the dynamic is, you know what I'm saying? Not to say you've been badgering this person or they've been badgering you. Maybe y'all never really had no conversation for real. That could change. I've been telling y'all, I've been feeling love energy strong. So some of y'all been talking about y'all want to be in relationships. Well, it's time to leave the house, mamas. Papa, it's time to get out the house, Dookie. All right? The person that's for you is not going to come ring your doorbell and drop off your mail or something. Y'all trying to fall in love with the mailman or the Amazon man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to leave that house eventually and go somewhere. Do something. Like I said, it can be solo, with you by yourself, or you could go out with some friends. Whether you a male or female, you can go out with your guy friends or your female friends. I mean, however it works. And you never know. Somebody might pull up on you or brush up on you and say, hey, what's up with you? You looking real good. Okay? Looking like a snack. But I'm getting whatever it is, especially if you are hanging out with somebody that you already have a connection with, if this is romantic or even if this is a friendship or whatever, it's mutual. Like, the vibes are going to be mutual. You know how sometimes you go out with people and it's like either they're more into it or you're more into it or both of y'all not into it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a mutual experience where both of y'all are going to feel like this is a good idea. I'm really enjoying myself. You know what I'm saying? I just started hearing this go-go song, because I know I'm from DC. But it's this go-go song that be like, you don't know that we going back to the crib. So some of y'all, it's giving nightcap. It's giving, when you drop me off, you can come upstairs. I've been reading some very peculiar energy lately. I will tell you that. Y'all know we usually be on the high tippy top of the spiritualist energy over here. Which I feel like this is still spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody be acting like, I feel like Specs, okay, has been, yes, I know, if you don't know about Go-Go basically remixes a lot of songs that are already, you know, established songs. It's kind of like house music in a sense, but it's different. It's more percussion based. So that's why I said, because that version is what I'm hearing in my head. But yeah, you know, sexual relations is actually a very highly spiritual thing. And I feel like people don't take it to be as important spiritually as it actually is. So sometimes that energy just shows up because it is a part of, you know, spiritual exchange. When you doing what you're doing with people, that's a spiritual thing. You know, you not just hunching and that's it. And you don't mean nothing, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's a spiritual experience. That's an exchange of energy. So I feel like, you know, sometimes the energy is just set for that exchange to go and, you know, in a good way. It just is what it is. And this weekend is giving that vibe. Especially today. I'm hearing today and Sunday, especially for some people. Yeah. Well, welcome. Welcome to all of the newbies. Let's see what else it says, Spirit. There's something here about moonlight that is significant. Like talking under the moon, being out all night or something like that. If you are going on a date, maybe it may progress throughout the night. Like, we were just supposed to go to dinner, but then we ended up doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that, and we stayed out longer than we intended to. Even if it's a friend, because I don't want to just make it romantic, you know what I'm saying? I keep the energy open because it's different for everybody. But it's like the night builds, if that makes sense, okay? What I will say is, if you do plan on drinking tonight, watch your intake. Don't go too crazy. Kind of pace yourself. You can get lit. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting lit sometimes, right? But you don't want to be sloppy. You don't want to be too far gone. Okay? Pace yourself, all right? There's a high chance for like alcohol toxicity or poisoning or, you know, puking. So just be careful. Pace yourself. Make sure you're drinking your water. Get you some pickle juice. If you don't know the hack, if you're at a restaurant and you feel like you're getting too lit, stomach getting a little, you know, you start getting that feeling in your stomach first before it start coming up. Get you some pickles. Ask them for some pickles. Mostly every restaurant got pickles. Unless you at like some super high scale, you know what I'm saying? Then I don't know how to help you. Just drink your water. But get you some pickles and ask them to put a little bit of the juice in whatever they bring you. Eat you some pickles and drink a little bit of that pickle juice. You'll feel better. But don't try to get to that point where you gotta use that emergency button, because that's an emergency button. That means you kind of got too far too fast. Pace yourself. Yeah, this is going to be a good weekend. Success coming right on out. Success is coming right on out. Something's definitely going to go your way this weekend. There could be a couple kinks as well, but don't worry about it. It's going to work itself out. Like maybe, and this is just an example, like let's say you book a reservation and they didn't get your reservation, it didn't go through the system or something like that. Or, you know, like shit like that. Like technological things happening. But it'll work itself out. So don't stress it, because it will probably work out better for you than your original plan. There could be something that happens that goes in your favor that actually turns around and works better for you. So just go with the flow, okay? Don't allow yourself to get into your feelings and you know, go with the flow, okay? Y'all could also get some unexpected money. Could be something depositing late or coming in late this weekend, or something in the mail. Doesn't have to be money, but it could be something in the mail that brings you some type of abundance or clarifies something for you, or some type of open door or opportunity as well for some of y'all. Yeah. If it was postponed, if something was delayed, it's going to be coming through for some of you this weekend. If it don't happen this weekend, then it'll definitely happen this week for some of you guys, okay? Especially if it was something that you've been waiting for. I feel like for some of y'all, this is kind of on topic but off topic. Tax season for some of y'all this year is going to be hella different, okay? So make sure that you right now are looking into like savings, investing, things of that nature, because when you get this, you don't want to blow it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just do anything with it and then you end up not really capitalizing off of having that amount that you're not really used to having. Because sometimes we'll see some shit that we're not used to having, and in our head we like ball out. You know what I'm saying? Let me do all of this other shit. Try to, be smart with it. Okay? Be smart with it. It's going to pay off. Okay? So don't just go crazy. All right? We got experiencing. I keep feeling like this weekend's going to bring some type of new experience for a lot of you guys. Some type of new experience. Something that you manifested. Yeah, some of y'all coming out of isolation. Especially if you've been in a house. I'm hearing bored in the house. Bored in the house. I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house I'm in. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. But that's what I'm hearing. Some of y'all done spent way too much time cooped up in that damn house. Get your ass up. Get cute. Okay? I just started hearing, put your freaking dress on. Put your freaking dress on. Now, you don't gotta necessarily put your freaking dress on. Because it's a little code. Okay? But, put that shit on. Get cute. Do your hair. Go do something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta spend a lot of money. Go get you one drink at a bar. Sometimes that does it. Okay? Period. Yeah. Don't overthink it. Don't get in your head about it. Don't stop yourself from having a good time because you currently in the moment feel however you feel. Because when you get there, I'm trying to tell you, when you get there, you're going to feel differently. When you show up, it's going to feel different. It's going to be different. It's going to look different. The experience that you have will probably be unexpected. That's why I'm getting like unexpected type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get there, you can be like, oh shit, I'm glad I came. I'm glad I, did what I did. Whether the experience itself is fun or new or whatever, or whether you meet somebody fun, new. It doesn't have to be romantic. Like I said, maybe you meet another, if you're a woman and you're going out, you might meet another woman. If you're a dude and you go out, you might meet another dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And men make friends easily as hell because they don't be in their head about the shit. They're just like, oh, you play basketball? I play basketball too. You hoop at that gym? Oh, I be seeing that shit. I gotta come up there one day. It just be like so quick. You got the Xbox? What's your name on Xbox? Like they just make friends. You know what I'm saying? And it just be fucking quick. Like damn, you don't even know that nigga for real. Like oh yeah, we gonna play the game tonight. You just met this man. Women, we be like, I don't know, And some of us could be a little jaded. I feel like some of y'all may be jaded about friendships if you're a woman specifically. Not saying men can't be jaded, but I'm getting heavy female energy. Like a lot of y'all could be a little jaded about friendships. So you're like, girl, I don't know about being friends with nobody right now. I don't know about, getting cool with anybody. And I don't know. But I feel like if you put yourself out there, it can work. You know what I'm saying? You might find something that actually benefits you. You know what I'm saying? Something that actually, is good for you. All right? Is that girl on point or is that girl on point? Stop playing with me. Friendliness. Because people be thinking I be getting up here and I just be saying shit for my health. They think that, I just be... The girl be tapped in. I be trying to tell you, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Be for real. Be friendly. Be nice. Put on a smile. You know what I'm saying? Put on a smile. Some of y'all need to smile anyway. I feel like some of y'all haven't had a good laugh, haven't had a good smile, haven't had a good time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ready to be friends with nobody every day That's tough. You don't gotta be friends with people every day. We grown. I don't talk to I got best friends I don't talk to every day. Right? But it's just about putting yourself out there, because you never know what would be what, or what can become what, or what can turn into something else. Whether it's a friendship, whether it's just, we hang out sometimes, or we play the game, or you my homegirl, you my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Or you could be my man, or you could be my woman. Like, you don't know. You don't know until you put yourself out there. That's what Spirit is saying. You don't know until you put yourself out there. Yeah, look at this. Guilt, and we got aloneness and clinging to the past. As I'm saying that, some of y'all got to get out of this box that you put yourself in. Being alone, being by yourself. There could be some things that happened in the past that got you kind of jaded, like I said before. Okay? And it's stopping you from building new connections. You know what I'm saying? It's stopping you from building new connections and meeting different people. Even if, I'm also saying this could even be business connections. Like, maybe you can run into somebody and y'all just hit it off as far as just being cool. It don't have to be sexual. It don't have to be romantic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just hit it off, and y'all could develop into a business partnership. You just don't know until you put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? To sit at home and act like you know what's going to happen is diabolically crazy. Like, you don't know. None of us know. You don't know what's going to happen within the next 5 minutes. So how you going to know what's going to happen in the next couple of hours, let alone the next couple of days? You have no idea. So you got to be able to be like, you know what? I know that whatever happens for me is supposed to happen. Period. Now, there's a difference between your intuition telling you not to do something, not to go somewhere, versus you just being scared or you just being jaded. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes our intuition be like, no, sit in the house tonight. It's not safe. And you feel it in your stomach. Like, something's going to happen. There's a difference between that and then just being jaded and being like, no, I don't want to go because I don't like people. Or I had a bad experience. Those are two completely different things. And you have to start to, again, this goes back to knowing yourself. Knowing yourself knowing yourself enough to know the difference. Okay? Let's see what else is here. I definitely feel like friendships, partnerships, and relationships are going to be big this month, especially when we start getting, as we get through Aquarius season and move into Pisces. So from now until like March, aloneness. No more of this. No more of this. No more of this, especially this year. All right, all that alone shit, sitting up in my room, get your ass up. Okay? We're not doing that this year. Get up and get out. Even if you just go out by yourself without any intentions of meeting anybody, without any intentions of anything like that, you just going out to enjoy yourself. Do that shit. Do it. There's nothing wrong with that. Enjoy yourself. Why not? Okay? Stop thinking that you have to have big things happen in your life for you to go out and enjoy yourself. Like, some of y'all don't go out unless it's a birthday or a holiday or a baby shower or a wedding. Like, you wait for things that are happening before you go and you enjoy yourself. Y'all, stop doing that shit. Every day you wake up and every day, you know what I'm saying, you have a good time, or you feel good, you should go and enjoy yourself. Not every single day, but you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Life is a reason to go enjoy yourself. Being here is a reason to go enjoy yourself. Making it through the week is a reason to go and enjoy yourself. One thing about me, every week on Friday, I'm going to do something for myself. Whether if I don't go out and do something, I'm going to order me something really good to eat. Even if I sit in the house and kick my feet up, I'm going to do something. Okay? I might go to my homegirl house. Maybe we both don't feel like going out and being outside, but we're going to do something together. Have a little game night. Even if we just sit on the couch and watch TV. Blow a couple. Drink a little some, little wine night. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something because I deserve it. Why? because I do. What more of a reason do I need? I don't need no goddamn reason. The reason is me. I'm the reason for the season. Okay? So I'm going to do something for me. Period. Enjoy yourself. Don't allow this life to pass you by and you only saving certain moments for certain things. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that shit. Have fun. Have a good time. And make time to have a good time. Did y'all catch that? Make time to have a good time. Don't just sit back and just work and sleep. Don't do that, because by the time you look up, you done spent 10 years doing that same shit. Enjoy your fucking self. Do something. Have fun. Okay? Catch a vibe. Because this shit go by quick. This shit go by quick. Okay? Time don't wait for nobody. My mama used to always say when I was living with her and I would just want to sit in the house sometimes and I do shit, she'd be like, you know the world didn't stop just because you in here. There's a whole world still moving outside and you in here laying around not doing nothing. And sometimes I think about it like, damn, I ain't have to pay no bills. I ain't had no responsibilities. I should have took more advantage of going out and doing shit when I was in my mama's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I in the house laying down, taking naps and shit? I should have been outside doing some other shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? That time moved so damn fast. I feel like I was just 18. I feel like I had just turned 21. Baby, no. No, ma'am. You know? So make sure that you make this shit count. Enjoying yourself, doing things, building relationships, building connections, opening yourself up to partnerships, opening yourself up to connections, opening yourself up to friendships. Yeah, look at that. I feel like for some of you guys, this is going to help you change your energy, which as a byproduct helps you change your life. When we kind of in this, space of being alone and being to ourselves, it can kind of create a vibe. You know how they say like overcast with the weather? It's like it's not necessarily raining. It's not necessarily snowing or anything like that, but it just look bleh outside. It's cloudy and shit. Not a vibe at all. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta shake that shit off. When I was going to church, when I was going to my grandmama's church, and she would walk out, and sometimes the vibe, you could just tell, like, people's hearts was heavy, was a lot going on, they depressed or stressed out. What is this on my shirt? They depressed or stressed out or feeling some type of way. She'd be like, I want everybody to stand up and just shake yourself. And I used to be in there shimmying, like... And by the time you finish doing that, like, again, we are energetic beings, right? Especially us. We are energy. We are pure freaking energy. And energy has to be transformed in order for it to change. So you have the ability to transmute that energy into whatever you want it to be and make it do whatever you want it to do for you on your behalf. You don't got to be stuck in no negative mentality. You don't have to be stuck in no negative vibe. You don't have to be stuck in no negative, aura or any of those things. At any point, you can transform that energy into what you want it to be. But it requires you to do the work. You got to put in the work. You got to make the effort. And sometimes the effort is simply getting up, putting on some clothes, washing your ass, doing your hair, go getting a haircut. I'm saying sometimes the effort is basic stuff like that. Going out with a friend, getting a little dinner, taking yourself to lunch, getting yourself some ice cream. You don't got to spend a lot of money. You can get yourself a little ice cream cone. You know what I'm saying? That ice cream cone hit different, especially when you ain't had one in a while. I ain't had an ice cream cone in a minute. My bad. I just got to think about it. And you know how like when you get to the bottom of the ice cream cone and it's like a little bit of the leftover ice cream. It's like that last little piece, and it didn't all got to the bottom. And maybe it's just me. Shush. Yes, that is the best part. I be excited to get to that little piece. I just really started thinking about it. I ain't had an ice cream cone in a minute. That shit is different. Anywho, I probably do need some ice cream. It's cold though. I don't really like getting ice cream when it's cold, but I might have to make an exception. We got projections, okay? Again, don't project. Don't be like, well, I don't want to go out because if I go out, it's gonna be this and it's gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna go out because people gonna be looking, especially if you heavy on social anxiety. I feel like a lot more people have social anxiety because of the fact that y'all have gotten so good with being to yourself, by yourself. You created this bubble, this safety net for yourself, right? Which could be beneficial when you are using it in a beneficial way. But when you get to the point where you got this safety net and it's not really necessarily keeping you safe anymore, because sometimes the safest thing for you to do is to get out of the goddamn safety net so that you can actually move on and have things progress. You know what I'm saying? Everything can't progress in your bubble. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with having your boundaries. There's nothing wrong with spending that time by yourself. Y'all know I'm the biggest advocate of self-care, self-time, all that. Tuning in, tapping in with yourself, building that relationship with yourself. Biggest advocate, right? But from personal experience, I got so deep into that I forgot that connections are important. And I was so jaded. Part of me went into that because I needed to do my healing and work on building a relationship with myself. But also another part of me found comfort because I felt safe in my own energy, which is a good thing until it stops you from building quality relationships or connecting with people that you're supposed to connect with. We're not sent here to be by ourselves 24/7. That's not the point. If that was the point, it would be one person on this earth and it would be no need for it to be other people born here. Obviously, we need each other in different ways, whether that's to just have a good time, have a conversation, bounce ideas off of each other, collaborate, have partnerships, have relationships, you know what I'm saying, create families, whatever it's for, we need other people. You know what I'm saying? Having other people in your space is useful. It don't have to be all the time, right? Going back to this word right here. Okay? Going back to this word right here. Right? It's about balancing it out. And balances go both ways. So you can't just be all the way over here and you can't just be all the way over there. You got to find a happy medium. So balancing out your alone time with involving yourself with other people and creating relationships and partnerships and just enjoying yourself. Even, like I said, without the intention of, I'm going to call you later, or this is going to be something more than what it is, or, you know what I'm saying? It don't have to be all of that. It can just be, hey, we had a good time tonight. Nice to meet you. We had a good conversation. It was good talking to you, and you bounce. You know what I'm saying? I done been to bars where I sparked up conversations with people, and we had really good conversations, and I've never seen them people again a day in my life. I can't describe them to you if I needed to. If the police came and asked me right now, hey, can you describe that person you're talking to? Probably not. I may can tell you what color they was, with race. I may can give you a couple features, but I don't know them people enough to give you a whole dissertation on who they are, and I have no idea. But you be in the moment, that you take advantage of the moment, you talk about what you talk about, you do what you do, and then you go your separate ways. Okay? Now, I don't mean that when I say that, I'm not talking one night stand shit either. Because I would never tell y'all to go do no shit like that. There's no such thing as a one night stand because energy gonna go with you. And SEX is a mutual transfer of energy. Okay? So that person gonna be with you even when you leave. That's why we don't just be out here doing it with anybody. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about conversations. There's nothing wrong with talking. A conversation ain't never did nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? A little linked up with a friend you haven't seen in a while. Or something along those lines. Okay? Don't project onto the situation. Don't try to think ahead and be like, oh, I'm going to go out and I'm going to be upset because this is going to be this and I'm not even going to have fun. And you don't know. You have no idea. Okay? Or you can create some type of routine that forces you to kind of do something every once in a while. Like I know, at least twice a month, I like to try a new restaurant. I like to go to a new restaurant. And half the time I'll be by myself. But I'll sit at the bar, or I'll get a table at a new restaurant and I'll sit there and I'll eat. And I'll have my headphones in and I'll have my phone and I'll set that motherfucker up and I'll watch me some YouTube or something. Download one of them apps that I got services with and watch a movie. You know what I'm saying? Something. I'm going to do something to enjoy myself. Keep myself entertained. But I'm going to go. I like to eat, so I'm going to go eat. I'm going to go try me out some food. Whatever it is. And enjoy myself. Okay? Or you can go on shit like Groupon and type in your city. There's always something going on. Shit that you wouldn't even expect. Like I seen on, I think it was TikTok the other day, how a girl went on Groupon and found one of those, I think it's called an aerial class, where it's like the little bands come from the ceiling and you can spin around in them and boost yourself up in the air and, do all these different things. And, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, that's something that I would want to do. Let me go research and see if I got one of those in my area. It can even be shit like that. It don't always have to be food associated, drink associated. You don't always have to be another person. You know what I'm saying? But it can just be different things that you just open yourself up to trying. You could just try. You never know what you like until you expose yourself to that thing and you try it out. There's a lot of shit that I never thought that I would like. When I went parasailing for the first time, one of my travel buddies, she's super adventurous. She'll do any motherfucking thing. And she was like, let's go parasailing. I went before, and I'm like, girl, what if the thing fall out the sky and I'm in the water and I can't swim? And she like, they give you a life vest regardless if you a swimmer or not. Like, what? I'm like, well, what if this happened and blah, blah, blah. The day came, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking do it. Because I'd rather do it and have the experience than to get home and be like, damn, I wonder how that would have been. I wonder if that would have been fun or not. I wonder this, I wonder that. I'm like, fuck no. I'm gonna do that shit. And I had the best time of my life. It was an amazing experience. You know what I'm saying? How do I get out of the mindset of just being comfortable in consistent solitude? Well, number one, you need to ask yourself why you want to be in consistent solitude. Because it's not always, like I was explaining before, it's not always self-preservation. A lot of times, it can be you either are jaded because of something, or you're used to something going a specific way, or you had specific experiences. And if that's the case, you got to heal those experiences. You got to bring that shit to the surface so you can deal with it. Because being in consistent solitude, like I said, it not only keeps you safe from the world, right, or what you think is going to happen, but it also prevents you from having experiences that are beneficial to your growth. Our life is not just supposed to be about challenges. Challenges are not the only things that help you grow. There's a lot of fun shit that helps you grow. There's a lot of positive shit that can help you grow, help you become who you're supposed to become, or build a relationship that you need to have, or tap in with a person you're supposed to tap in with, or become friends with a person you're supposed to be friends with. Like, it's not just always, oh, life has to teach me a lesson in a negative way, or what feels negative, or a heartbreak, or my feelings hurt, or things not going my way. Like, no. Some lessons are also very super fun and positive, and it feels good, and it is good for you, right? So again, you don't know until you know. So you have to give yourself, number one, permission to kind of figure out, like, why do I feel the way I feel about leaving my solitude? Or asking yourself questions is very important. First of all, we don't ask ourselves enough questions, and that's half the problem right there. Y'all don't talk to yourselves enough. Okay? That's the problem. You the only person that got the answers. Only you, right? So what I would do, and what I still do, is anytime something is bothering me, or anytime I see a certain blockage in my life, I'll ask myself, like, why do I feel this way? What's causing me to feel this way? And I'll answer my own question. So I'll be like, Poca, why you don't never leave the house? You know what I'm saying? Like, for a minute, I wouldn't go places by myself. I didn't just wake up one day and, and I was just always out and about by myself doing solo shit. Like, no, I was one of those people that felt like I had to be with somebody, whether it was a friend, whether it was somebody I was dating, whether it was my family. Like, I felt like I had to be with other people in order for me to have a good time. And when I got into my space of solitude, due to my healing, I went into solitude based on my healing, right? But then I kind of stayed there also because I was jaded. There was certain things that just went certain types of ways in my life. So I was like, well, in order to protect myself, I'm gonna stay away from everybody. I'm gonna stay in my own little bubble. I'm not gonna hurt me in my own bubble. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's gonna happen to me if it's me. And that's what I would tell myself. So I stayed in my own bubble. I wouldn't do shit. I wouldn't go out unless one of my friends called me like, hey girl, you want to go to brunch? And I'm like, sure. I'm pressed to get dressed. I'm music on, singing in the mirror, doing my head, pressed, excited, because I've been wanting to do something, but I was waiting on other people to say the word, right? And I had to break that down with myself. Like, okay, why do you feel the way you feel? Why are you looking at this the way you're looking at it? Why are you keeping yourself, from doing things on your own? What are you scared of? And for me, I never really had social anxiety. I just never really personally dealt with social anxiety because I've always been a very social person. I don't speak to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm very particular. But I've never really had social anxiety. I'm very comfortable being on my own. But at the same time, I'm like, well, damn, what do people want to think if I'm just sitting there by myself? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would think of shit like that. Like, if I go by myself, what do people want to think? Or what if I don't have nobody to talk to? Like, what am I going to do? I'm just going to sit there and eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck am I going to do? And one day I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go. And I started with, like, something small. Like, I went to the mall by myself. And I just walked around and went into certain stores. And, like I said, I love the window shop, right? So I would go in certain stores and just look at shit and, try shoes on and wasting people time. Because I wasn't buying shit. Knowing I was going to go home and order it from Shein or Fashion Nova. Girl, I'm just here to just be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's your job. You get paid for it. Go get them shoes. Thank you. But I started off like that. You know what I'm saying? Just very like, okay. And then eventually I was like, okay, let me go take myself to lunch. And I would go, sit at a restaurant and go to the bar. I was in love with the bar because people don't look at you crazy if you're by yourself at the bar. It's pretty like self-explanatory. I'm here to get a little something to eat, and obviously, I'm more likely to be by myself if I'm sitting at the bar, and it's like you not like, oh, why are you alone? Bitch, it's a bar. So I'll go to a nice restaurant, a restaurant that I want to try. Because, again, I be motivated by food a lot of the times because I'm greedy. And a good drink. A good drink would have me there. If they got a real nice drink menu and some real nice food, or the appetizers is real good, Or if it's an aesthetic, I love a real cute aesthetic, okay? Because I love to dress up and get cute and, you know, go do shit. So I love me a nice, real cute aesthetic. So if it's nice, they got a nice drink menu, they got some good food or appetizers, I'm going. So I would go and I would sit at the bar and I would order me a drink, right? And that'll loosen you up a little bit because you're not so uptight in the ass. And if you don't drink, then still go, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, having a few sips of a drink, I wouldn't even think about too much after that. I was feeling good. Or I'll pick a place that has music, you know, because you can kind of be distracted with music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I got hair on my face. You can find a distraction, you know, with some good music that's playing. So I go to a place that, you know, got a DJ, a real good DJ, nice little music vibe, or live music. If you like live music, I would find a place that got like a jazz band, because I listen to all types of music. So I would find something, you know, that makes me in so many ways feel comfortable, right? I feel like, okay. I feel like it was hair on my face. You know, things that kind of make you feel comfortable so you can have that cushion, right? So it don't really feel like you just jumping out there and you just all the way by yourself. You have a couple things that kind of distract you in a way. And if it's just a restaurant, they don't got no music and it's just more upscale, I got my AirPods and I got my phone. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that thing charged, and I'm about to find me a YouTube video. I'm about to watch me some TikToks. I'm about to browse Twitter or whatever, or, you know, like I said, download a little movie app, Netflix, Tubi, something, and put that shit on, and I will be at the bar with my phone propped up, just like this. I'll ask for a glass of water, specifically so I can prop my phone up on that goddamn water glass. Okay? I'm gonna make it comfortable for me. I had to learn, I have to bring the comfort. You know what I'm saying? I have to bring the comfort so that I'm good. So you put them headphones in, you zoned out. You don't know what the fuck going on around you for real. And then you got you a nice little drink, got you some good food, baby. Listen, you're not worried about that shit no more. It is what it is. But you baby step yourself into shit like that. Like I said on the live before, let's say, you know, you going to lunch, especially when I was working a 9 to 5 and I would, you know, have to get lunch outside of the house. I would, let's say if I went to Chipotle, instead of me getting to Chipotle and sitting in the car or taking it back to my job, I'm going to eat it there. You know, do shit to kind of get you out of the mood of being so isolated. I'll eat it there. Or if I go to a Starbucks, I'm going to eat my Starbucks and drink my little drink. And, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, even when I was working from home at one point, working a 9 to 5 from home, I would take my laptop to like a Starbucks or something and order me some food and sit there and do whatever I needed to do. You know? Go to environments where it's not weird to be by yourself. Barnes and Noble bookstores are great. Bookstores are absolutely amazing. Thank you for bringing that up. Go to a bookstore, especially if you like books or if you just like the aesthetic of being in a place like that. Libraries are great. People don't really go to libraries as much anymore. And I was just thinking about that the other day. I'm like, damn, I want to go back to, you know, kind of going to a library. Like, it was something about being a kid and having a library card and going to the library and seeing all of those books and browsing the books and being able to feel the pages. Like, it's just something so nostalgic about that. I might have to go do that for my inner child. I feel like my inner child wants to do that soon. So I might have to do that. But yeah, shit like that. Malls, it's thousands of people in the mall. Literally, especially on the weekend. You are not the only person there by yourself. So when you go to places that it's like that, it takes a lot of the pressure off of you, where you feel so outcast, you feel so by yourself, you feel so isolated. Okay? But you have to find a happy medium to step out there and you know, kind of take that leap of faith. You don't have to jump all the way out there and go to a restaurant. Like, at this point now, I go to restaurants, I'll have a table to myself. At first, I would just do the bar because, like, you know, I'm out the way. I'm over here by myself. I will get a table. They've set me at tables where it'd be a couple on this side, a family on this side, somebody right there, somebody behind me, and I'm sitting there at the table by my fucking self. I gives no fucks. I'm going to put these headphones in. I'm going to put me on a video on YouTube or something, or listen to music and scroll social media, drink my drink. I'm going to take some pictures. I'm taking videos, you know what I'm saying, with the aesthetic in the back. I don't give a damn. But it took me a minute to get to that place where I was just like, fuck it, I don't care. So, baby step yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do little things. Or I would like, when it was warmer, I would like walk to the park. You know, shit like that. Walk to the store instead of driving, especially if it's like a little gas station or something like that. I just walk. You know, instead of driving, wasting gas and all that, you know. The gym, I feel like I have to go to the gym by myself because people be distracting the fuck out of me at the gym. I don't like that, okay? In the gym, all I need is my goddamn headphones and my weights and whatever the fuck I'm doing. The machines that I need to be available need to be available. That's all I need. I don't like working out with people because people want to talk and all that chit-chatting. I need to be locked in. That wouldn't be the place for me anyway to have somebody with me personally, because I like to lock the fuck in the gym. I be in there like 3 hours. I don't play around. I don't do no light shit over here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, start doing little shit. Go on Groupon. Go to like a spa. They have spas where you can get like a day pass. You know what I'm saying? You pay like $30, $40 for a day pass. And you just go in there and walk around to the different shit. You know what I'm saying? Get a massage, get in the little pools, the jacuzzis, and stuff like that. You know? Just start doing little things. You got to start somewhere. That's the biggest thing. Start somewhere. That's all that matters. Right? And once you know, do, as I'm saying that, get out your head. Once you do it, you'll stop overthinking it. The more consistent you get with it. You're going to overthink it until you do it, because you're still in that, I don't know, you're still in that woulda, coulda, shoulda, maybe, possibly, what if type of energy. So you got to get out of that energy and get into, okay, I got experience with this now, so I can kind of gauge it based on this. You know what I'm saying? I can gauge it based on that. But a lot of times it's in your head. Majority of it, 95% of it is in your head. And we'll tell ourselves the craziest shit. Like, if I walk in there, what if I walk in there and I fall? What if I walk in there and people in my face? Or they don't like me? What if this happened? What if that happened? What if... It's like, what are you talking about? What if the people at the next table is talking about me because I'm by myself? What if they think that I'm lonely because I'm sitting over here eating by myself? What if they think that I don't got no friends? What if? Who gives a damn? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody care. It is not that deep. Like, we make it so much more deep than what it is. It is not that deep. And even if them people do think that, what the fuck does that mean to you? This goes back to confidence, right? I know myself enough to know that I don't care what nobody think when I'm sitting somewhere by myself. I don't give a fuck. I've had men approach me like, you too beautiful to be out here by yourself. I said, what the fuck does that mean? I said, you don't do shit by yourself? You not friends with you? What the fuck are you talking about? You too pretty to be over here eating by yourself. Actually, this is exactly what I want to be happening. You're fucking up my vibe, okay? I got my video going. I got this good old food. This drink is hitting. You fucking it up. If you gonna interrupt me and I'm taking out my headphones to listen to you say some goofy ass shit like that, you killed it. But everybody, you know, confidence is something that you actively work on. Every day I don't feel 100% confident. So you got to work on it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people who aren't as confident feel like it's something that you just have all the time. It's not true. The people who you think are the most confident probably struggle with it the most. They question themselves the most. They doubt themselves the most. They pick themselves apart the most. So don't always look at it as like, oh, I see this person doing X, Y, and Z. They probably so secure. They probably so this, so that. You don't know what it takes for them to even show up like that. Have no idea. You know what I'm saying? I've had to explain that to a lot of people. I wish I was as confident as you. I said, baby, I don't feel confident every day. What the fuck? And I'm a woman, so hormones are a motherfucker. Some days I feel like I am the ugliest thing that has ever existed. I could put on the cutest outfit and hold that camera up and be like, ugh, what the, oh my God. I'm not even taking a picture today because this is not it. I'm not looking how I feel like I should be looking right now. And somebody else could be like, you look fine. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. But perception is everything. Self-perception is everything. So it's a constant effort, you know what I'm saying, to work on yourself, to be confident, to get out your comfort zone, to get out of isolation, to be more open, to be more social, to be more friendly, right? But the beautiful thing about this period right now, which is why I think this energy is coming out, is Jupiter is in Gemini. Gemini is one of the most social signs of the zodiac. Between Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, I think those are the most social signs. Pisces, those are some of the most social fucking signs in the zodiac. Like, them people gonna know how to make friends anywhere they go. They gonna, spark up a conversation with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, very social. But those signs also have their moments where they don't feel as confident, where they isolate. You know what I'm saying? Based on how they feel in their head, what they're thinking. So even the most social of them, like I said, go through those moments where they question themselves or, whatever. But Jupiter right now is in Gemini, and Gemini's energy is naturally social. So there's a lot of benefits. There's a lot of luck. There's a lot of expansion. There's a lot of abundance that's going to come through social interactions. So being out and about, meeting random people, being around random people, going out with the people that you already know, doing things on your own. Like, there's going to be a lot of energy and a lot of benefits surrounding social environments that can really come where you least expect it, because Jupiter is also very unexpected energy. It's not always, how you see it, how you think it's going to go. Sometimes it may throw a little curveball, but it can be beneficial. A beneficial curveball. You know what I'm saying? Something that works for you, for your highest good. Okay? Something that opens up another door that, you may need open. So don't be scared. And even if you are scared, do it afraid. Sometimes you won't stop being scared until you do it and you see it's not scary. Like, if you sit there and you be like, okay, I'm going to wait until I'm not scared no more. What if you're never not scared no more? I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Some shit, you just have to do it. Like, that's why Spirit keep bringing me back to skydiving. Because I want to go skydiving. I'm terrified. When I say I am terrified, and I'm not even terrified of falling to my death or being unalived, which is crazy. That's not even the part I'm scared about. I don't want my stomach to drop because I don't like roller coasters. That's the craziest shit. Like, I don't like my stomach to drop. I don't like that feeling. I feel like that is one of the worst feelings, period. It reminds me of like puking. I don't like that shit either. There's just certain things I don't want my body to do. I want my stomach to stay where it's at. I don't need to drop into my ass. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not afraid of, like, I don't go into things like, oh, I'm gonna be unalived. Like, no. I know that I'm protected. And I stand strong on that. I tell everybody, if you with me, nothing's gonna happen. Because I'm protected and ain't nothing gonna happen to me. That's just, it is what it is. I don't, you know, I'm very, very protected, so I don't be scared of shit like that. But I'm like, I don't want my stomach to drop. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to like throw up in the middle of the air, because that's just disgusting. That's just nasty. But I want to do it, and I'm going to do it. It's on my bucket list to do. Right? And sometimes, like going back to the parasailing thing, sometimes I got to be right there. I just got to push myself to go through with it. Because if I don't, I'll never do it. If I sit there and think about it too much, because I'm a Gemini, we're air, rules the mind. If I sit there and I let my air energy do what it do and just start thinking, I can come up with 50,000 million things that could potentially happen. That's going to give me a reason to not go forward with what I want to do. So sometimes I just got to push myself to go do it. Like getting tattoos. I was terribly afraid of the pain of a tattoo, because I don't like pain, but I have a high pain tolerance. So I can handle it, but I don't like it. I don't prefer it, especially needles. Like I always had a thing with needles since I was a kid. So even as an adult, that trauma, right? Going back to, I think I put it back in the deck. Going back to that past life experience, like things that you experienced before, you still are kind of in that mentality because you never healed it, or you never did anything to kind of cure it. You never put yourself back into a situation that will help you get over it. So you kind of just stuck in that energy in regards to that particular thing. And an ex of mine was like, we getting tattoos this weekend. And he already had tattoos, so he was used to it. He's like, we getting tatted this weekend. So figure out what you want. And sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you got to have other people that kind of just... I could have still said no, you know, and I went through with it. But I was like, fuck it. You know what? Let's do it. Fuck it. Ah! All the days leading up to it, I was like, oh my God, it's just gonna hurt. And me, I like to research, I like to read. So I'm looking at videos of people getting their tattoos for the first time. Like, oh my God, let me see if I can live through them and feel it. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking safety pins and like tapping my skin. Like, is this how it's gonna feel? I don't know. I'm trying to like prep myself because I'm freaking out. I'm in my head. So in my head. First tattoo I got was on my hand, which is like, girl, are you smoking crack? You know what I'm saying? Like the hand of all places. But in my head, because I'm a brainiac, I'm thinking if I can get this tattoo on my hand, I can eat any other tattoo. If I could sit through that, I could sit through any other tattoo. That shit ain't gonna be nothing. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna, if I could successfully make it through that, like sometimes you gotta bargain with yourself and kind of make it make sense. If I could do that, I can eat all that shit. Period. So the dude who did my tattoo, we just so happen to have the same exact birthday. So he Gemini too. And he was like, all right. I said, start on the part that's not gonna hurt that much. He was like, all right, I got you. He started right here on my knuckle. I'm like, that shit hurt. He was like, well, that's the worst. I'm like, did you just Uno reverse me? I told you start on the part that don't hurt. You start on the part that hurt the most. He was like, you good. You just sat through that. If you could sit through that, I'll be finished this joint in like 30 minutes. I said, oh, well, say less. Did it hurt? Hell yeah. Don't know tattoo feel good unless you a psychopath. But I ate that shit. And right when he finished, I was like, how much you charge for a sleeve? And he was like, well, what you want? And you want a full sleeve, half sleeve? I was like, I want to start with a half. That same night I got my first tattoo, he outlined my entire sleeve. I got the outline for my sleeve done that same night. So I technically got 2 tattoos. One on my hand and then a whole outline of my sleeve the first night. Went back the second day for him to start shading it. Now that shit, it was biting. But once I do something, once I get started with something, once I'm in it, I'm in it. I just be needing to start. And that's what it looks like for a lot of us. You just got to start. Once you start and you get into it, it is what it is. You commit to it. You know, it's like, well, fuck it. I'm here now. I got to see the shit through. I can't have no big ass outlined ass tattoo. We hit the go. TT, what zodiac sign are we doing a special weekend reading for? Put it in the comments. I'm gonna set up the goal again. just in case y'all want to hit it again and do and add another zodiac sign onto it. Okay, Aquarius, cool. So when we get finished with the regular reading, we'll do a weekend reading for Aquarius. I set up the goal again, so we hit this goal again. Whoever contributes the most to the goal gets to choose what sign we do. So because she contributed the most, she said Aquarius, so that's what we're gonna do. If we hit the goal again, we'll pick another zodiac sign. Okay. But yeah, you gotta just put yourself out there first. Sometimes you just gotta jump in. You know how like when we was kids, and you know when you go to the pool, even if it's hot as shit outside, that water gonna be cold. That water is gonna be cold. You already know it's gonna be cold. You know that shit's gonna be. You know it's gonna be brick. It's gonna be freaking cold. Okay? So if you start at the steps and you